It's jump up, right? Um, I mean, he's clear about what he was following. Thus, the arts of Christ as the Son of the true and the living God. You are the clear about who you follow. Did you just come to church, right? Are you clear about who you power? I mean, you clear thou art. The Christ is the Son of God, of the true and the living God. It is very fact. It was the only one thing for him to say that Jesus was the Son of God, because there had been some kind of important things. Christ Jesus is not just Jesus' last name, but is Messiah. You are the anointed. You are the Christ. Jesus had not yet taught them that he was the Christ. So Jesus goes. Peter's answer is sharp that Jesus, you bears when you get the shot, Jesus. And that Jesus said something about the shot me. He's saying, flesh and the blood have not revealed. I lived my Father, which is in heaven, shocked me about. That is Jesus has not yet gone to the cross, and but yet Jesus tapped into divine information from the Father. Divine information from the Father. I'm here that I just said, right? I'm going to cross it. It's not even from the Father, but some kind of the way the Peter with the crazy self that tapped in the supernatural, immaturable stuff, right? So heaven before the blood. Yeah, it is really important things. Flesh and blood have my Father which is in heaven, and upon this rock. Heaven and upon the rock, upon this rock, not so much Peter's, but this rock of revelations of people who can hear for God, rock of the people who can expect, people who have been touched by the Father was divine. I'll build my church, or the back of a man who have heard from God was the gate of the hall, and shall be prepared against it, right? So the mountains, it was where the mountains after mountains in the transfigurations, mountain of revelation, mountains of the understanding. It was a mountain, of the experiences, walking on the water, mountains all the ways. While he was having mountain top, the experience Jesus tells him, right? Satan has a desire to have you that. Satan has a desire to have that might shift you as a sweet. Now you have to understand the circumstances around the conversation. This is after that he had the Passover meal, where Jesus had said around the table, said one of you is devil, and one guy around the apostles at the board of directors, right? Of the first times the baptized church, the living God Incorporated was having a board of directors meeting, and the CEO said, one of you is the devil, and all of the board responded, right? The word responded, which means there is some friction, because these guys were perfect if they were pure, if they were holy, if they were glorified, and there is no questions he couldn't be talking about, but every man around that table knew something about himself that made him question, is Jesus talking about me, right? Imagine if Jesus appeared in here and said one of you is, right? Don't make it you think like, and Jesus has identified the devil as the one who dips with him, and Peter got away. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah. And he talked about he talked about you talking about me. You the dancing a little bit. I am not hating of the Judas. I was rejoicing in them, right? Whatever it is might made as me to say, Lord is that I does not raise him. I'm being devils. I got a conflict, but I haven't crossed over. And it is right after that it is turned to Peter, and he said, Satan has desired to have you, that he might shift you as a wheat. Saving get his hands. He's gonna raping me you in the most savage ways. I'm gonna break you into the little bit pieces that throw you into the wind, because he's has a seed, and where is breaking into pieces, throwing it in the wind. He's gonna break you into pieces, throw you in the wind, right? That's not the kind of prophecies you want. You don't get a prophecy like Adam's race. The kind of prophecies I rebuke you. Satan has desired to have you. God, you might say, feel sweet. But I pray for you. I prayed for you. I pray for you. Which this not wouldn't fail, but that your faith fair team who's I'm not praying that you won't fail. I'm praying that your faith fail. Yeah. This is kind of amazing story, right? So you never get there. Without kind of understand the biblical prophecy according to the Mark chapter 16 verse 4 to 8. Still, you can get there, right? This is all about today.